Welcome back to Old Coin Gallery. Do you have it? Today's video is going to shock you, because we're talking about a coin that almost everyone has seen, but very few people know the secret behind. The 1967 Roosevelt Dime. At first glance, it looks just like any other dime. Small, silver-colored, ordinary. But what if I told you this dime could be worth up to $150,000 in the right condition, with the right era, and in the right hands? Would you ever look at your pocket change the same way again? This coin is a symbol of history. It's a piece of art, and for some, it has turned into a life-changing discovery. Today, we'll explore its design, composition, value, history, and the shocking truth that makes the 1967 dime one of the most surprising coins in US history. On the front of the coin, we see the face of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His strong profile faces left, a leader forever remembered for guiding America through the Great Depression and World War II. The word liberty stretches along the left side, bold and powerful. Beneath Roosevelt's chin, the phrase "Iron God We Trust" reflects the nation's guiding belief. The year 1967 rests proudly near the rim, marking this coin as part of a special era. And if you look closely, you'll notice something unusual. There's no mint mark. Why? We'll reveal that shocking reason shortly. On the back of the coin, the design is filled with symbolism. A torch blazes in the center, representing liberty. To one side, an olive branch for peace. To the other side, an oak branch for strength and independence. Three symbols in one powerful design, wrapped in the words United States of America, e pluribus unum, out of many one, and one dime. This design has remained unchanged for decades, but every year, these dimes hold secrets that collectors dream of finding. Now let's look at the composition. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was part of a major change in US coinage. Before 1965, dimes were made of 90% silver. But because people were hoarding silver coins, the US Mint had to act fast. From 1965 onward, dimes were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition. An outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs just 2.27 grams, with a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. Small in size, yes, but enormous in value potential. And here's where things get shocking. In ordinary circulation, a 1967 dime is worth 10 cents. In average uncirculated condition, it may be worth $15, $20, or even $50. But when we step into the world of eras, rare conditions, and high grades, the story changes dramatically. Imagine a 1967 dime struck with a missing clad layer. Instead of the usual silvery shine, you see the copper core exposed. That dime could sell for hundreds of dollars. Now imagine a double strike era, where the design is stamped twice. That kind of dime could bring in over $1,000. Or think about a dramatic off-center strike, where part of the design is missing. That type of error can fetch thousands of dollars. And then picture this, a flawless, proof-like, high-grade dime preserved in mint state condition. When such coins are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, they can shock the market with sales of $10,000, $20,000, or even $50,000. But here comes the ultimate shock. Extremely rare, dramatic mint eras and special condition coins from 1967 have been valued in private sales at $150,000. Yes, a single dime that once bought bubblegum could now be worth the price of a luxury car, or even a down payment on a house. So why is there no mint mark? The answer takes us back to the 1960s. In 1965, the mint faced a crisis. People were hoarding coins because of their silver content and potential collectible value. To stop this, the mint made a drastic decision. From 1965 to 1967, no mint marks were placed on coins. That means the 1967 dime is unique in history. It represents a time when the US Mint fought back against hoarding and tried to restore balance to the nation's coin supply. This makes the 1967 dime more than just money. It's a historical witness to America's economic struggles and solutions. Now let's talk about the history of the portrait. Franklin Roosevelt wasn't just any president. He was the leader who guided the country through its darkest times. He gave hope during the Great Depression with his New Deal policies. He inspired unity during World War II. But there's another reason Roosevelt is on the dime. He founded the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. That's why in 1946, 1 year after his death, his portrait was placed on the dime, to honor his fight against disease and his leadership for the nation. So every time you hold a dime, you're holding a piece of Roosevelt's legacy. Let's return to the value. Collectors are constantly searching for high-grade examples of the 1967 dime. The higher the grade, the more shocking the price. A coin graded MS 65 might sell for $100. A coin graded MS 67 might sell for $500 to $1,000. An MS 68 example could easily cross the $5,000 to $10,000 mark. And then, the ultra-rare errors or flawless pieces can reach $150,000. Yes, $150,000. That's life-changing money for a coin most people ignore. Think about this. Right now, you may have a jar of old coins at home. Maybe you've never checked them carefully. And inside that jar, there could be a 1967 dime waiting for discovery. It may look simple. It may look like pocket change. But if it's an error coin or in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a fortune. People have found treasures like this before. Coin collectors and lucky finders have walked into coin shows with a dime and walked out with thousands of dollars in their pocket. It's not fantasy, it's real. And that's why every coin in your change deserves a second look. The story doesn't end there. The 1967 dime also reflects the journey of America's coinage. It shows the switch from silver to copper nickel, the struggle against coin shortages, and the mint's fight to keep the economy stable. This coin is a time capsule, a history lesson, and a potential jackpot, all in one. And that's why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare versions of it. So what should you do if you find one? Step 1. Don't spend it. Step 2. Check it carefully. Look for errors like missing clad layers, off-center strikes, double strikes, or unusual surfaces. Step 3. If it looks special, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Once certified, you can sell it. Auction houses, coin shows, and private collectors are always looking for valuable 1967 dimes. And remember this, the value keeps rising every day. What might sell for $500 today could sell for $1,000 tomorrow. What sells for $10,000 today could shock the market at $150,000 in the future. Friends, this is the shocking power of the 1967 Roosevelt Dime. A coin that most people overlook, but one that can truly change lives. It's a symbol of liberty, peace, and strength. It's a tribute to Franklin Roosevelt. It's a witness to America's coinage history. And for the lucky few, it's a treasure chest worth as much as $150,000. So the next time you see a dime, don't ignore it. Don't think it's just small change. Look closely, because your 10-cent coin could be worth a fortune. This is Old Coin Gallery, reminding you that even the smallest coin can carry the biggest surprise. Subscribe now for more shocking, life-changing coin stories. And who knows, the next coin we talk about could be the one that makes you rich.